In this video, I want to talk to you about why I went from a £40,000 car down to a £450 car. Hey, welcome back to the channel. For those of you new here, my name's Chris, and on here I love talking about how to make money online and how to be smarter with your money. Now, in order to explain how I went to getting this £40,000 car, basically, the car was a Seat Leon Cupra R estate, which is was a really nice car actually, with a brand new retail price of £40,000. A quick disclaimer though, I did actually get it 6 months old as an ex-demonstrator car, so it was actually 29,900, I believe. But I got that from doing something called match betting, and this is something that I was doing alongside my lorry driving job. So my lorry driving job was bringing in about £2,500 a month after tax. And then my side hustle, as it's known, was actually bringing me in £1,000 a month on average. So some months it was less, some months more. But on average, I was getting about £1,000 a month tax-free from match betting, bringing my total earnings each month to about £3,500 a month on average. Quick plug, if you are interested in starting match betting and you want to know more about what it is, do check out the links that I've left down in the description. But yeah, the simple thing is, I got to the point of earning this £3,500 a month. I managed to save up the £8,000 that I used as a deposit on this Seat Leon Cupra R, and then I took on monthly payments of £300 a month. Now, most people would find that's all well and good. You know, you can easily afford that. You're earning, £3,500 a month. What's a car payment for $300 a month? But then I started watching YouTube videos and researching about how to build your wealth, because all I was doing, I was earning this money, this £3,500 a month, and then I was just spending it all. So, like doing track days with the Seat and going to like the Nürburgring and going on nice holidays and stuff like that. And yeah, that's basically what happens. People increase their income, but then they forget about the investing side and like building their wealth. So after a few months of doing that and literally not getting anywhere, so I wasn't building up any investments or any savings like I'm able to do now, I really thought, well, what is the key? What's going to help me to be able to do this? And of course, I just saw that, okay, this is £300 a month this car is costing me. If I go ahead and put that £300 a month into an investment, such as like, say the Vanguard FTSE All World Index Fund, for example, I'll put a figure on the screen now, but because I won't do it live, but this figure on the screen that I'm putting, that's how much money I'll have in 20 years just from putting £300 a month into that index fund as an investment each month. So yeah, it's pretty crazy how that money can build over time. So 20 years, I would be 53, which if there's anyone watching this video that's a bit older and you say you're around that age, we all know that age does eventually come up. And I would just much rather in 20 years time at 53 be able to have that amount of money than just be having an expensive car and just be paying out monthly. So the car I have now is actually a 2007 model Citroen C3 1.6 diesel, and it's just £30 a year on the road tax, and it does like easily 60 miles per gallon, and the insurance is ridiculously cheap and all that good stuff. It cost me just £450, which in today's world of 2021, it's not really possible to get a car without any issues for 450 quid. So I have, at the moment, put new anti-roll bar drop links on the front suspension for anyone that's into your cars and knows what they are. And it does require a pair of front wishbones as well, which is also going to cost some money. I have also just replaced the cam belt and water pump, which cost £300. So in total, at the moment, I'm in the car for about £860 in total with all the repairs and add-ons that I've put into it. But that is still way cheaper. That's less than 3 months car payments that I was paying on the Cupra, and I actually own this car. And no, it's not as nice to drive, but for example, last weekend I went to the Goodwood Festival of Speed, and I enjoyed the day, I enjoyed the weekend just as much as if I would have driven there. So I live sort of near between Coventry and Nuneaton, and obviously Goodwood is down in Chichester. And I enjoyed that event just as much going in a little Citroen C3 than I would have done going in, you know, any car you can imagine naming really. I don't think that cars, and especially expensive cars, are worth that expenditure anymore. I'm so much more focused on building wealth and getting to a point in the future where if I did want to get a nicer car, because obviously a Citroen C3 isn't what dreams are made out of, but in 20 years time, if I want to get a nicer car, say I want to go and just drop 20 grand cash on a nice used car, then I will have that option. And it just keeps you away from all that finance payment rubbish, which is just stopping you from becoming wealthy. So maybe the next time you see one of those ads where it's saying like, you know, just put a £3,000 deposit down, then £200 a month, just think of how much more money you could have in future if you just started investing. And if you want to check out this video, I did a beginner's guide to starting investing in the stock market. So check that out if you are interested in building your wealth over the long term. If you've enjoyed this video, please do press the like button and of course comment below with whatever you like. And until next time, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.